I think drug legalization is more for like adults who want to do drug. Like, for instance, I think the argument is if
When's the first time you did drugs?
I'm sorry,
When's the first time you did drugs?
when's the first time I did
Illegal.
drugs?
What year? What age were you?
Let me make my point, and I'll circle right back to that question. I guarantee it. Okay.
Folks, welcome to Muzzle Tough. Today we're going to spin the wheel and find out just what the heck we're talking about. Stick around, find out. Let's go. Mayor, spin that wheel, please. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Let's go blue. It's a double. Let's go blue.
Whoa.
But okay, so I guess it's not both of them. So
yeah,
is it that it's drug legalization through immigration, or is it immigration through drug legalization? Is it
those
like
are two separate?
How do they work?
Those are two separate things. I guess we're talking about the legalization of drugs. Do you think Do you think some drugs should be illegal? Do you think some drugs should be legal?
I think we can start with them. I think it's like this. What is legal? That I can get arrested for doing drugs, or I can get arrested for selling drugs.
I think it's you can get arrested for possessing and selling, not necessarily for using.
Okay, so I'm going to say that, yay, drugs should be legal, and I will follow that with, yay, drugs should be legal. Right?
Well, yeah, so the thing is, I don't believe you can be charged for having done a drug. You can only be charged for possessing it or selling it or possessing with intent to sell or distributing of some sort. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
If you listen, I'm fairly certain if anyone can correct us on that, maybe we'll reach out to Legal Eagle, do a little.
Hey, Legal Eagle, if you happen to be watching this, I know Legal Eagle watches all of our videos.
Yo, Legal Eagle, he's our biggest subscriber.
If Legal Eagle battled Smeagol, what would happen? Maybe if Legal Eagle took his beagle to battle Smeagol, he'd have his fighting chance. But if Legal Eagle was Sans Beagle, Smeagol would Fleagle, dude. Anywho, here's my answer, Mayor. Here's my answer. If you make drugs illegal, what's going to happen? People are going to start doing jankum, okay? And we all know what jankum is.
If you make drugs legal, they're going to do jankum?
Illegal. If you make, I think if you make them illegal, right, which is legal but not, then what happens is people are they're gonna take a can of Fanta, they're gonna cut it in half, okay? They're gonna shit into the half can of Fanta, they're gonna cover it with saran wrap. They're gonna leave it in the sun because keep in mind, climate change. Shout out to our last episode. They're gonna keep it in the sun, and because the world's getting hotter, it used to take 3 days to make jankum. Now it takes 1.2 days. Okay. And everyone's gonna realize they can expeditiously be getting high off their own feces, and there's nothing you can do to stop them. Fanta's going to go out of business. Saran wrap's going to go out of business. Do you want to live in a world without saran wrap on Fanta?
Well, I'd like to just say that in my younger days, I once convinced someone that I knew to do jankum.
Wow. Wait. Does everyone know? Let's just Mary,
explain what jankum is. We'll put a picture on the screen. We're not
Don't do that.
We're not going to put words. We're not going to use words to describe it. But I did some directions. When I was like 16, 17, a buddy of mine was eager to try new things. And I thought it would be great to recommend horrible things. So I recommended jankum. Oh, God, I'm going cold just thinking about this story, dude.
Really be going super hot if you think about it.
It's horrible.
Steamy hot.
So, dude, it's horrible. Anyway, I recommended he do jankum.
Wow.
Told him how to prepare it. He did it.
Friend. Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude, he went straight to the hospital, man. Straight to the. He's fine.
That is one of the side effects.
But like, he was not fine. He got very, very sick.
He went to the hospital in a huff, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a double entendre. Dude, we love double entendres.
Yeah. Anyway, that was something that I saw happen, which was fucked up.
So you've seen firsthand the horrors of jankum. And right now, jankum is probably one of the least used drugs. I think it goes crack, heroin, jankum, weed, alcohol, Yahtzee, and then back to jankum. So like people do drugs, it's going to happen. But like if they were to get rid of, that's Google it. That's it. That's
I got hierarchy. It. No, I got it. Yeah.
If they were to supersede the list, which is very important, right? They have to maintain the hierarchy of which drugs to do. They're going to go, there's going to be no gateway drugs. Okay. There's only going to be jankum. So it's going to be like, you're hanging out with your friends. You guys are like 14 and you're like sitting at home and it's a Friday night, but you can't do anything because you're 14, you don't know what to do. And your friend's like, dude, you know what we should do? We should get high. And then you're like, yeah, let's do it. And then you go and you all get cans of Fanta.
I don't think
you shit in the Fanta.
I think drug legalization is more for like adults who want to do drug. Like, for instance, I think the argument is,
when's the first time you did drugs?
I'm sorry?
When's the first time you did drugs?
When's the first time I
did drugs? What year? What age were you?
Let me make my point, and I'll circle right back to that question. I guarantee it. Okay. I think the question is for consenting adults like 18, 21, and older. I think it's more like they want to be able to go get their drug of choice in the same way someone can go to a bar and get a beer. And let's say marijuana, right? In some states, marijuana has been legalized, and now in the United States, they're doing what they call consumption lounges, where you can go buy your marijuana and you can go sit down with a couple other people, just like a bar, and you could ingest your marijuana, right? And just like a bar, you can get up and drive home. Great plan. But, you know, but that's how it is. That's
can really... we just talk about that for a second?
Sure, go ahead.
Where's the checks and balances on that? Like, obviously we shouldn't change anything, but like, so they invented bars where you can drink, and like Uber is like a fairly recent thing.
Public drunkenness is also illegal. Like you can't.
Yeah, but like they didn't really think that one through, did they? They're like, we're gonna make these establishments.
I think the goal is that people know themselves and either stay long enough to sober up to drive responsibly, or they have a designated driver, or like you said, they Uber. So it doesn't really go. We can't go back. Listen, there's been taverns since people rode horses, and I'm sure drunk.
All right, I'm about to incriminate myself. Let me incriminate myself really quick. Okay.
No.
Last time I was in an undisclosed state.
Sure, fine.
No, okay, finish your point, then I'll come in.
No. I think the point is for consenting adults who want to indulge in certain things safely, there should be areas where they can get a clean, regulated product and a space where they can use it safely and then leave. Now, I'm not saying like a methadone clinic where these things should be provided for free. I think these things should be regulated.
That would be sick, though.
I think it was dope. Absolutely, dude. A fucking methadone clinic for weed. It would be fucking dope.
Dude, I just need it, dude.
Methadone. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
But my point is this: regulated, taxed, sold, safe. Totally fine with me. Especially if we're talking about something like heroin, which has a higher than average overdose rate in comparison to other drugs like marijuana. You know. So I think providing a place where someone who is a young working professional who wants to go do a little bit of heroin should have the opportunity to be able to do it safely and legally. You know, no one wants to have to meet up with someone they don't know or someone they don't trust in a place they don't know, in a place they don't trust, maybe get ripped off. Maybe get a dirty product with something else in it that you don't want. This is no good. And so as far as drug legalization goes, I think I'm for it in such a way that it is not like, oh, you could just sling heroin and cocaine on the streets and no one can say anything. No, if you're selling it unregulated, just like marijuana, it should be illegal just the same. It's still a regulated product, right? But regulated at least by labs, doctors, technicians who, let's be honest, want you to be alive for longer so you can keep giving them more money. So it's in their best interest to give you the cleanest product possible. Yes, you're going to be a drug addict, but you're going to be a lifelong drug addict. And that's what Big Pharma wants.
All right. Vote Lurch for residential drug administrator.
I think I got this one, honestly. I think I win.
I will tell you like this. If they do legalize all the drugs, I am investing. What's the first company you're going to invest in? I already have
Pfizer, baby.
No, Pfizer's too easy. I tell you what I'm going to invest in. I'm going to invest in the companies that to have those like scooters that you pay money for. That's the very first one I'm investing in because I know from experience, the one time I did that scooter, your boy was jankumed out. Okay. And I was like whipping it, dude. I must have been going 1,000 kilometers a blip.
So many people get injured on those things. I would not recommend using them while intoxicated, but this has been Muzzle Tough. Thank you so much. I agree,
by the way,
for liking and subscribing and commenting down below. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye.